What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to Gibraltar United. So here we are, our Champions League campaign in the group stage starts yet again, and this time we have I would say a tougher group than last time, although, you know, with an improved team that we have, it could be a group where we find success. So, starting off against what, according to the bookies and stuff, according to the game, are the favourites to top the group, and it is Juventus, so, you know, we couldn't start off against a tougher team. Why are we at Victoria Stadium? Wait, what? What? What's going on there? Stadiums, what's going on? Minimum stadium capacity, seating capacity, 8,000. And you see that I'm at Victoria Stadium. What's going on there? Whatever, I guess 2,000 people are going to watch Gibraltar United versus Juventus when we could have easily have got 10,000 people. That's a load of rubbish. I don't understand what's going on there. But either way, I guess we got our actual home. Even though this season we only played in Victoria Stadium once, and yet we've actually twice, and we've played at Europa Point twice as well. So, you know, actually this year we don't really have an actual legit home. But either way, the team for today is going to be Cox in goal, Benitez, Perez, Meti, again I'm not too sure, and Musta. Right midfield, McCourt, Mazzatelli, Sidbey, Carlos, and up front we have Sonogo and Castellano. And then the bench is Taylor, Nathan Taylor, Amari, Stockbridge, Amofa, Morgan, Thomas, and Austin. So one of the things you probably notice is Smith is not on the bench, and in fact he's unregistered. What I decided to do is unregister Jordan Smith as our backup goalkeeper, use one of my youth players as the backup goalkeeper, and register Mattia Albi. Now, Mattia Albi is out for another month, so that is, of course, going to keep him out until probably the Shakhtar game, where he might return. But I decided I'd do that because I wanted more squad depth for the actual outfield players. The goalkeeper, you know, if I get an injury to my goalkeeper, alright, I'm screwed, I'm fucked, whatever. But if I can you know, have a better defender as a backup or something, I'd rather have that. So I'm going with that. That's my reasoning behind it. I probably should look to sell Jordan Smith. That'll probably happen in January. I think his contract expires at the end of the season anyway. So yeah, he'll probably end up leaving on a free. But either way, whatever, you know, Jordan Smith will be his last year. Plus, Jordan Smith will be playing in the league as well. So it's not like he won't be playing. Nathan, you can have, I guess, like 37, whatever. You're not a very good goalkeeper. But let's go. So I've been in charge 12 years. Antonio Conte has been in charge 14 months. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did he not? Has he not managed them before? Yeah, he managed them in real life, and then he went to join Italy. Then he returned back to Juve, I guess. Or has he been there since the start of the game? And I don't know. That's a little weird. I thought he's a real-life manager. I was thinking, like, that doesn't seem... Either way, Juventus are a good side and should see off the challenge of Gibraltar United today. That's Jamie Lopez, the journalist. So, obviously, we're not given much of a chance here today. I actually want to change this to a ball in the midfield to defend from Mazzatelli. And let's go, you know, let's see what we can do. At Victoria Stadium, this will be the smallest stadium Juventus will play in for a long time, so they're definitely not going to be used and comfortable to the surroundings they've got today. That could maybe play in our hands as Sidbey with the ball whipped in, and the keeper's picked it up pretty easily. One thing I can talk about as well is that Sonogo, our striker, is now capped for the Ivory Coast international team, senior team, as Juventus get the ball through and they narrowly missed the post and should have really scored from their first opportunity. But yeah, Sonogo now plays for the Ivory Coast international team, which means we have two Ivory Coast internationals in our squad, Sonogo and Sidibé, whatever his name is. Sidibé, maybe. Again, whatever. Juventus are all over us currently, not really offering much in this match, but we still find ourselves at 0-0, and that's encouraging, I guess, to say the least. We're going well so far, you know, alright. Not really offering anything to the game, but we are still 0-0, and that is still good. Like I said, we're given really no chance in this match, home or away, so if we could walk away with 0-0, I'd be actually really happy with that result. Musta with the ball. Maybe this is our chance for us, actually. Carlos to Castellano. Back into Carlos. And, oh, should have been 1-0. And McCourt's chance. I don't know how we haven't scored there. Carlos was a really good opportunity, but McCourt's was even better. A brilliant block on the line from one of the Juventus defenders. Here's another chance maybe to whip this one in. Unable to. And let's need to stop this counter-attack growing maybe. But we had a chance there to take the lead. And we didn't capitalise on it. The attacker's not playing well today, according to match ratings. McCourt to Sonogo. Plays it to Castellano, whatever his name is. I can't say it quickly sometimes. Cox picks up the ball. I thought he could spill it or some nonsense like that. The amount of nonsense I've seen on this game recently, I wouldn't be surprised. As, oh no, Carlos is going to go through, and Cox with a good save, but the rebound is thumped home by the striker. Cox should be doing a lot better, pushing the ball out of play in that situation. First of all, where is our defender? I don't know where Matai is going, but Cox, when he's in that situation, should be at least parrying it outwards. I mean, it was a fierce shot, so I understand that he couldn't, but really it was a bit of poor defending as well. I don't know why Musta's rating dropped so far down. It wasn't exactly his fault. It was the defender being out of position, the centre-back. But let's make some changes. We'll bring Austin on. We'll bring Moffa on as well. Change to a deep line player, make a defend. And we'll make these changes. We'll see how we can go with that. Musta on the attack. Austin to Carlos. Carlos played this one in the box. Plays it back to Austin, who scores. Gets in there, Austin, with the equalising goal for us. Gibraltar United 1, Juventus 1. Super sub Austin with the difference. Carlos has been in a few opportunities today. Managed to create it. Saw the chance to pull it back to Austin, who had a lot of time and space. And first time shot of his left foot. Keeper should be doing a lot better, but either way, I don't care. You know, that keeper can do whatever the hell he wants. As long as we find the back of the net, we'll be happy. 10 minutes now in the match, and either of us are going to be looking for a winner now. McCourt back to Benitez, trying to find Sonogo, unable to, and now the ball's going to be flying straight back out towards us. Bit of a lucky block there, but still the ball's deep in our own half, trying to find the ball forward. Actually do find Austin to Sonogo, maybe to McCourt. Sonogo still going. Will he find McCourt? He's unable to, and now Kalala with the challenge. Oh no, they're playing the ball forward. Looks very dangerous. Centre-backs are out of position, and it's just narrowly over the bar for them. Maybe the game's going to liven up in these last 10 minutes with both of us knowing that 3 points are up for grabs. Perez does alright to intercept, but his pass isn't particularly great afterwards. And now the ball's gone through, and it's Cox with another good save. It is offside, but still good save from Cox. He didn't know it was off, you know. He didn't know the game was still playing or not, so he still had to respond and react in time as if he was, you know, if the game was still going on. Juventus again building up play. They seem to be the team applying a lot of pressure at this current moment in time. Suarez cleared away from us. Austin now chasing down the defence, and it's a defensive mistake. Austin's one-on-one with the keeper, and he's missed the opportunity. Oh, Austin, that was our chance to win the game. Don't concede this late goal, and it's gone wide of the post. And alright, we've picked up a point against Juventus. What a brilliant point to pick up. I mean, we could have won it so late on there if Rod Austin had taken the opportunity. But I can't be too angry at him because he did score the goal that put us back at 1-1. Still, could have been 3 points, just like it was the Europa League last year. It could have easily been a different end result. But still, to pick up a point against a team where we weren't really given much chance, weren't really given much hope, I have to tip my hat off to the lads and have to say, you know what, you did well today. You know, I can't take away from the performance. I can't try and be negative or overanalyze things too much. I just got to say, look, we got a point and we worked really hard to get it. So, obviously not getting off to a winning start, whatever I do the press conference off camera. 400k for drawing that match means 15,273,000 in the bank balance now. The money is rolling in. And I'll meet you guys back in a second for the Valencia away trip, who just won their first game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Oh no, actually they lost their first game against Shakhtar Donetsk. So actually we'll be looking to try and pick up something from that match to try and give ourselves a chance of maybe even qualifying past this stage into the Champions League knockout. Alright guys, so returning to Spain for the first time since we played Granada in the Champions League group stages. I think that was the last time we were in Spain. Either way, here we go against a Valencia team that have lost one so far in this group. Diego Simeone in charge, and he's only been there for 66 days. Well, not been there very long at all. But yeah, we need to win this game. I think Valencia, based on their first game, will be the team that will be definitely battling. Well, I guess I would say Valencia losing that first game probably rules them out of topping the group. I'd say if their second, third, fourth place battle is going to be between Valencia, us, and someone else maybe. Who knows? But this game will be crucial come the end of the group stage, I believe. And if we want to be going through, we need to be looking at this match and saying we took enough of our chances for us to, you know, hold our head up high and be like, yeah, we tried our best. So, team for today is, I believe it's the exact same the team that played momentarily ago. I can't quite remember. I think it is, though. No new injuries, no nothing. So, yeah, it's the exact same team that played momentarily ago. So, we're going to go into this game and get going. So, apparently I've only selected 6 subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a lie. I've selected 7 subs. But what it's saying is because I've got a keeper that isn't actually real in goal. And the reason for that is because my youth players are all have their time taken up by the youth tournament, or the Champions League for the youth teams, basically. They've all got their time taken up with that. So, as a result, we just have to have an unreal player in there. And going forward into this, apply the advice of that guy. Do the team talk, Barker, sorry, and let's go. Let's do this. Gibraltar United, Valencia Gibraltar United, I should say. Should say at home first, away second. And we were given no real odd chances here. I noticed that, in fact, we were given like 12-1 odds to try and win this game. That is some crazy odds. And the game sort of started out in the way you'd expect it, with Valencia all over us currently. And they do get the ball through and they find themselves scoring. Perez with the goal in the 22nd minute of the game. Oh, that's poor. That is poor. Still not really offering anything. So we're just going to calmly tell the lads, you know, just encourage them. No, not nothing. Don't do a team talk doing nothing. Can we... yeah, can I please not have that? Alright, calmly encourage the lads. And here's maybe a chance for us. Mazzatelli to Sidibe. McCourt to Sonogo. Oh, we get it back! Oh! Get in there! It might seem like a bit of an overreaction, but for that to be the first shot of the game and our first attack that we've been able to see, or actually the first attack overall from us, to get a goal out of it, I'm pretty chuffed with that. Cullen, oh god, this guy's name. Every time I go to say it quickly, I butcher it. Castellano. I said it differently every time. It's like a choice between the two. But either way, getting the important goal to pull us back on level terms. But Valencia now, with conceding that goal, will obviously want to come back and show us how, you know, try and teach us a lesson, I guess, in a way for us scoring against them. And yet again, it is Perez with the goal, making it look oh so simple. Joel Perez with his second of the game. Oh, that's poor. He was just playing off the edge of the defence, and in the end, it's not really tight enough to them. You know, not really doing enough defensively. Now, free kick, don't concede this. Cox with a good save. Keeping hold to it as well, which is important. You know, everyone knows you get a lot of rebound goals from free kicks and stuff, so it really is nice to see your keeper actually hold on to something. Benitez trying to play it long. Shouldn't really be doing that. Should be playing it shorter, keeping... You know, especially with his role and everything, he's told not to boot it forward. He's told to play it short to the centre mid or the wingers ahead of him. That's a bit annoying to see him keep on booting it forward there. Alright, yeah, again, Valencia building up ball play really quickly and actually get a third goal in a very quick move. We were powerless there to stop Valencia. We couldn't even get near them. Look at it. Oh my god. They're trying to say there was an argument for offside. I don't think there is an argument at all there. There's no case. He was clearly on. And 3-1 down. And Perez, oh my god, makes it 4. We are being embarrassed here. A hat-trick for Perez in just the first half alone. I'm not happy with this. I am really not happy with this. It's not even like we've made them work for the goals. 4 half chances and a clear-cut chance. And they've scored 4 goals against us. It seems like it's too cheap. Way too cheap. We normally make it quite hard for the players to score against us. Look at that. Fuck you, 5-1. Honest to God. You've got to be joking me right now. What is going on? It's too easy. It's too easy for the team. Fucking hell, Sonogo missing the chance to try and gain some dignity back in this match. Fucking hell, I honestly got to hope that Musta does have a bad game. I'm going to fine him if his performance is like that at the end of the match. What the fuck was that? What was that? You know, I don't think we've played this badly in a group stage ever. One positive, I guess, Juventus are still drawing their game. Sidibe, I believe, hit the crossbar, wasn't that? Or was that a save? I can't really tell. Juve are now winning their game, actually, and Shakhtar will be the team. Valencia will be the team in 4th with 3 points. Clearing it forward, but it's just a nothing, really. If in doubt, kick it out sort of ball, that is. Try and win the header. Nope, not winning it. Blint. I think it's Blint or Blind again. That could be the Dutch pronunciation of that word. Don't concede again. Good save from Cox. Shame I couldn't say that in the first half, really. Ah, it's so annoying. I'd like to get another goal, if anything. I mean, it'd be nothing more than a consolation, but at least it'll be a goal for the club to try and, or some of the players to be happy about. You know, whoever scores will be pleased. Obviously, the assist, whoever the assist guy is, will be pleased. Must have had a shocking game, there you go. No, he's still... I mean, he's tried really hard to boot the ball forward there when he could have played a simple ball back to his goalkeeper. And another decent run from us, 4 half chance. Look at that. Here's the difference between the two teams right now. I'm going to pause it. They had one clear opportunity and 4 half chances at the end of the first half. They'd scored 5 goals. We have the exact same amount of chances. We've scored 1. Apparently, we're still not good enough going forward, and that's 2 new strikers this year, and still we struggle to find the back of the net. I don't know whether it's the fact the chances aren't good enough, or what. Beckham Muster is definitely being fined 2 weeks' wages for this performance. I don't care that, you know, the 5-1 and the whole team didn't exactly perform, but, you know, anyone not performing good enough is going to get singled out, no matter how harsh they may feel it is. You can't put in a performance like that, and at this stage... On this stage, I should say, not at this stage. On this stage, you know, the Champions League, you can't really get much bigger than this at club level. And you go and put a performance like that out. Oh, that's not acceptable. Perez will get a warning as well, probably. No, not even probably. Perez will get a warning for his shocking performance. And overall, the whole team is going to get shouted at in a second now that this game is over. Look at that. Exactly the same amount of clear cut and half chances. And yet, we only scored 1 and we conceded 5. Not happy with this result. Not happy with it at all. And the thing is, goal difference can be important in this tournament. I know it goes to games against and stuff when you're in level terms and stuff. But still, goal difference is and can be quite an important thing. So for us to concede 5 is nowhere near acceptable. Sorry, Eden Hazard caught my eye there. How old is he now? 35. Still playing for Chelsea. I tip my hat off to him because he's not exactly the young whippersnapper he once was. In fact, his position's changed, I believe. He's left midfielder now. I'm going to send the assistant there, but I'm gonna fine you. Poor performance, 2 weeks' wages, and Roma Perez, you're gonna get yourself a warning. What is his PR right now? Apparently got no problem. Let's continue forward and just have a little look and see how these guys respond to being fined. They both accept it, which is good. They needed to accept it because it's not acceptable. Now going into the next 2 games against Shakhtar Donetsk, we're going to have to get a win somewhere in there if we want to get 3rd place. Because I don't know what's going to happen in these last 2 games, in the last 2 games of the groups, but definitely these ones are going to be very important. Shakhtar obviously given the favourites away from home. I can't see the odds for the home game. But I don't really... After that 5-1 defeat, after the good 1-1 draw with Juventus as well, where we could have won it, to go from that high to sort of the low against Valencia, it's so bad to contrast. So look at that, Joel Perez with the top goal scorer in the tournament. Taking over Sonogo, although Sonogo's goals wouldn't actually count because none of them were scored in the group. But yep, I'll meet you back for the Shakhtar games. Well, hopefully we can get a win. We definitely need to turn it around if we want to give ourselves a chance of going through to a knockout round. So until then, guys, peace out.